What's going on, everybody? This is Lindell Wiggins with A Swell Life. Previously on this channel, I have had videos that had to do with luxurious living and, the finer things of life. Well, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that there are more important things in life than what you can buy or what you can do to impress your friends. And there has been a topic that has been impressed upon me recently that I feel is very, very important, and that is financial literacy. Or, in other words, what to do with your money. Uh, I see all day, every day, friends of friends talk about how school never taught them what they need to do to make and keep money. They never were taught how to balance a checkbook, how to pay taxes, things that to a certain group of people, i.e., the rich, is second nature and taught to them at a very young age, and things that are not taught to the middle and lower classes. And I have a firm belief that these principles are not taught to the lower classes because they don't want you to know these things. The people who are in control know that they have a corner on the market. They understand that the simple folk like us will not become competition for them because we are too poorly educated in these matters. And that is something that I want to change today. So basically, what I've put together and am going to do here on this channel moving forward is I'm going to have a series of things that you can do to further yourself in this life financially. So, this course is not going to be a 10 steps on how to get rich. You know, I'm not going to teach you how to day trade or do anything like that. This is not a gimmick. This is an educational platform that I want to put together to help individuals who may otherwise not have the opportunity to be taught the simple things that you can do in life to get ahead. So, more than anything, I want these videos to be basic principles that you can apply to your life. This is not going to be some roadmap. This is not going to be some step-by-step tutorial on how to retire by 35 or whatever you might hear uh, throughout the internet. This is going to be the simple, basic things that you can do to live a comfortable life, to retire and not have to worry about the little things, how to put money away in the stock market or other investments and not have to worry about tomorrow. This is going to be a video series about how to make your money work for you. These are things that people just don't know. I'm fortunate enough in this life to travel for work. Well, I think it's fortunate right now, anyway. And I meet a lot of different people. I meet people from all types of backgrounds. I meet millionaires and I meet people who don't have $10 in their pocket. And when I talk to people, especially younger people who are probably at the bottom, they 18, 19 years old, they don't know what they're going to do with their life and they have no idea how to do it. I talk to them about these principles, they are blown away. And I don't mean that to sound braggadocious. I'm not some scholar or anything. I'm not a brainiac when it comes to everything or even this particular category, but they just have no idea. They've never heard the words that I say when I say simple things like Roth IRA, 401k, uh, investment vehicle, assets, liabilities. They've never heard these terms before. And if you've never heard these terms before, then you are the perfect person to be watching this video. I want to lay things out in the simplest way that I know possible. I'm going to break things down to the smallest, simplest form that I can think of. So there are tons and tons of videos online and resources to learn more about what I'm going to be talking about. But I want to be the introductory level. So when I say a term like Roth IRA, I am going to break that down to its core so that the 14, 15, 16-year-olds of the world will understand what I'm talking about. So if you're a little bit more advanced, you may or may not want to tune in to this video series. I think the principles can apply to anyone, but you may be bored. You may be like, all right, get ahead, get with it. What are you talking about? But that's my goal. I want to help the young teenagers of the world become the leaders of tomorrow and not have to worry about, how am I going to retire? How am I going to live? How am I going to eat? So, uh, in this video series, I plan to talk a lot about other people that have influenced me on my journey. A lot of these people are going to be YouTubers, authors, uh, speakers, scholars, and just to know if I am directly quoting someone or if I can put my finger exactly on the thing that I'm discussing, I will quote them or give them credit. But I have a lot of stuff in my brain that I want to share with you guys, and I may not be able to perfectly put a finger on who said it. So I will never blatantly plagiarize anyone's work, but I have been influenced by quite a few individuals. So if something sounds similar to what you've heard before, just know that they are the original authors, and I'm just relaying it to you, kind of like a teacher would when reading a book or discussing a topic of history. Some of the main people that have influenced me that you may know, obviously, I have a lot of personal influences, but some that you may know and can look into more are so Graham Stephan, his YouTube channel is great. Robert Kiyosaki, he's an author. He's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad and many many other books. Kevin O'Leary, I love watching him. Uh, who else? Napoleon Hill. He is the author of Think and Grow Rich. There are tons of authors that I will point you in the direction of, and YouTubers even. YouTube is a great platform for this kind of stuff. So I also would like to point you in the direction of books that I think will influence you. And there's two things that I really wanted to talk about in this introductory video because I'm not talking about a specific topic today. I'm just kind of, letting everybody know that this stuff is going to be available. So the two things that I want everyone to do as homework in preparation for this course is one, read or listen to the audiobook of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That book is what set the stage for me. It will change the way that you think about money, investing, and what you can do to get ahead in life. Because there's a mindset that people who come from wealth and understand the system have, and we don't have it. Us poor folk are not, we're not hardwired this way. We are not taught when we are young to think this way. And we have to stop that. We have to take our mindset, throw it out the window, and understand why the rich are rich and get richer. So read or listen to the audiobook of Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a pretty small book. If you read it, it should take about a weekend. If you listen to it, it can literally take you one day. I would listen to it multiple times throughout this process and through your life, but read or listen to that right away. Two, I'm going to talk throughout this series about the nitty-gritty things that you can do, but this is a simple one. This is a no-brainer, and everyone needs to do it no matter what. The only exception would be if you're already doing something similar. So I've thrown this term out twice. A Roth IRA is an investment vehicle, and we're going to talk about all those terms in the future. But it's an investment vehicle that allows you to receive tax-free money when you're older, when you're 50 and a half years old. And this is a great way to invest your money and to make your money make money. And for right now, we're not going to do the hard things. Like I said, we're going to do the easy thing. And that is we're going to set up an account with Acorns. I am in no way affiliated with Acorns. They're not paying me, but I do love what they stand for and their service. So basically, the way that Acorns works is you set up one of their an account with them, and I believe at this time there are three different ways to do it. One is a basic account where you set it up and it does its thing. Two is it's that plus they give you a checking account, and three is a family account. And at the shooting of this video, it's very, very affordable. I think the plans are $1, $3, and $5 a month. I mean, that is pennies compared to what you can do with this service. So just to break it down real quick, what it does is you set up and link your payment cards. So a debit card from a bank. I swipe my debit card probably 50 times a day. My business card, probably more. And what it does is anytime that you spend, it takes the change and puts it into a Roth IRA for you. So you don't have to do anything with it. So for example, if you spend $2.50 at the store, it will take the remaining 50 cents, the change, and put it into this fund for you. And you don't need to know too much about this fund right this second. Just trust me when I say you need to do it. It will take your money and you will get more money from your money, if that makes sense. Your money will make you money. This is a long-term investment strategy. Like I said, you cannot retrieve it until you're 50 and a half years old. But an example of how well this can work is I have a daughter. She's 1 year old, and we are setting up an Acorns account for her. If we put $5 a day into her account, so think no McDonald's, and just put $5, or you just swipe your card a few times and you get $5 a day towards this account. When she retires at 50 and a half years old, she will receive upwards of $4 million. Yeah, think about that for a second. That is incredible. And that is the power of compounding interest and time. And we will talk about all of these principles further in the further videos as we keep going. But I just want to set the stage for you guys to let you know that I'm pumped to make these videos. It is something that I am very passionate about, and I've been wearing on my sleeve for a little while now. I've talked to a lot of people, and they're all saying, make videos, make videos. So that's what I'm going to do. So remember, two things. Read or listen to Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And two, set up an Acorns account today. The longer you wait, the longer you are putting off your future gains. Well, if you like this video and you're excited about this course, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be putting all of these videos in numerical order so you can follow along. If I miss something along the way, I'll change the numerical order so that you can see it and you can follow this course as I intend. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I look forward to shooting some more for you in the future.